Hello, hello, and welcome to Candy's Crafts Corner. How are you this Sunday evening? I'm Candy Rodo, and I'm coming live to you from New York City on what day is it? 25th of August? I think so. All right, so today I'm gonna play with a beautiful suite of products from the new and upcoming mini catalog that has a lot of holiday sweets and products. Unfortunately, I cannot show you the catalog yet. It will be live on, I think it's September 4, but well, it's coming up. I cannot show it until then. I can show you the front and the back, but I cannot show you the inside. But I can show you some of the products that I pre-ordered. Just let me see if everything is working. Looks like it. All right. I'm going to take the captions off because I cannot see what I'm doing otherwise. I don't know why they put them automatic. But anyway. All right. There's still captions and they're double captions. I don't know. Anyway. So here's one of the cards. I just finished this one shortly before coming live. Isn't it cute? And I'll show you the other ones because my idea is to try to do things at different levels because not everybody is comfortable doing something too elaborate or where you need a lot of products. So that's what I try to keep it to, mostly to this suite of products that has a bunch of stuff. And then we're gonna do different levels of crafting with it. All right, so here's another one. And I know it's not July, but I didn't do much Christmas in July. But this is from the upcoming Christmas holiday catalog. They call it the mini September to December catalog, but it pretty much has all the holiday stuff in it. And one last card here. So we're gonna try to do these four. My idea was these three, but then I came up with this one and I'm like, oh, why not? We'll add it to the pile. All right. So let's get started. So this suite has reindeers, among other things. It has this Reindeer Fun stamp set that also has matching dies. Look how many dies. And with them, you can create this guy here, or you can do this holly, and you can actually die cut the deer, a couple of them. And this will cut out also once in this matching paper that's also part of this suite. And it's all a mess. I cannot show you much because I think I showed it to you already. Very cute. This cuts this deer, and the others you can cut fussy cut, but it has this fun paper, and the bags are really cute too. Here, they have deer scenes, and they're decorating trees and having fun, having hot chocolate. And as you can see, I already fussy cut some of them. And then with this one, we're gonna use tonight as well. Good evening, Deborah. How are you? And here's more deer having fun in the snow. And the jingle bells in the back. And then we have, like plate and Christmas lights and gifts. It's a fun paper. I really, really like it. It's a little whimsical. Not everybody likes whimsical, but I think I have friends who like all sorts of things. So some people like more classic cars, and some people are into the more whimsical, cutesy cards, and this will be that kind. And look at this. This is another thing of this suite. Look at the fun peppermint embellishments. Aren't they cute? I forgot to put some here. Maybe I can put some here, but maybe not. Well, we'll see. As I said, I just created that one, so I'm kind of like in the creative process still. All right, so let's start with the easy one. It's pretty easy, it's this one. And it's just like stamped on white paper. And then I just put a little bit of a frame around it. And that's it. And color, and everybody likes to color, put a couple of embellishments. This is, you can use pre-cut. And we have a lot of ephemera packs that, and some of them have labels. If you don't have a cut and emboss machine or dies to cut this is from Unbounded Love dies, these labels specifically, which I like a lot. It has like a lot of little frames like this. Oh, look what happened here. Probably there was something on my, can you tell? There was a couple of little pieces on my um, plan, how you call it? The plate. And it got embossed here, but I hope it won't be too noticeable once I stamp it. So I've already cut. This is part of the glitter paper. I think it's called Old Olive, Rich Raspberry, or something like that. It's in the online exclusives and white. So this is the white. Anyway, but let's start stamping because that's the important part. So for stamping is photopolymer, the whole set. So you have to use a foam mat, and this has my foam mat. I have to change the paper, but I use this to, protect my surface too. All right, so we are gonna use these babies here, Mom and Baby Deer, and we're gonna use oh, I didn't set this up very well. Need access to my inks here and my dimensionals, because we're gonna use dimensionals at some point. All right, so we're just gonna stamp it in basic gray. I like it better than black. It has the same effect, but it's not so, black and white. Ha ha ha. No pun intended, but pun intended. And there's many ways to color these. One of the easy ways would be to use or stamping right markers, and I used that in my original card, I believe. Let me bring it back. No, I didn't. In the other one. Okay, in this one. This one is using stamping right markers. And you see, when you go over the colors, they don't blend so well because they're not the blends. They're water-based markers, and the blends are alcohol markers. So they're a little different. For this, I'm going to use the blends. You can also use your ink pad or water pencils and just color it like that. But because this is regular paper that I use. Hi, Teresa. How are you? This is regular paper, so I don't want to put a lot of water in this because it may, if it's a little bit, but this is a pretty large image, so just better to use the blends. But what happened is that Candy doesn't have pecan pie blend, the blends in pecan pie, so I have to use this bronze one. So it's not exactly what I wanted, but it's a brown, so it's good enough, I think. And I'm just gonna from the brush side, and you know that they do dry lighter than they show here. Just gonna go on the outline first a little bit, and then fill it in the middle. And because the blends try to expand, you don't want to be super close to the outline because it might go to color beyond the line. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do something easy. Unfortunately, what I like about the blends is that they come in two different colors, the dark and the light. So they're great for shading and coloring. But this bronze only comes in one color. So I'm just gonna do my best here, and you'll see these lines will blend and you won't see the mark so much. I'll try to go fast because it's never fun to see other people coloring. You want to do it yourself, right? And if it doesn't blend as you like, you can always go over it again and make it a little darker, or adding some little, like, if you do this like here, we'll go a little darker over the places where it's already supposed to have some extra shading. All right. So for her belly and her tail, I'm gonna try Petal Pink. I would use this side, but honestly, look what happened. It's like totally destroyed. So I need to replace that. So I'm gonna use this side that is not as great. I mean, it's as great, but it just like takes you longer because it doesn't have the brush tip. And then I'm gonna do the belly and blend it here. And if we don't like how this looks, you can go over it and just blend it even more. You can also take the how do you call it, color lifter a little bit and just go like this, so they blend there a little bit better. And then you can go all over it again. Oh, I did it in the broken part there. And then I'm gonna do her ear also in the lighter color. And for the baby, I'm gonna use another color because babies are not exactly the same colors that the parents, right? Actually, look what I did here. I like it better how I did it here. Oh, forgot. See, this is what is important, to have your reference image. I'm just gonna, because see how there's like, what I did here is I think I used the light crumb cake for that. And it's actually, it's a good idea rather than the dark petal pink, because then you can use the dark petal pink to do a little bit of warmer thing in her ears. But I could do it with that, because if you see the ones that I'm gonna show you, one that I fussy cut from the paper. See, this is like more pink and red and everything, so it kind of goes. Not that it needs to go because we're not gonna show anything. And then if you go with the other color over it, it will blend it a little bit more. Very important to do that before gluing to anywhere, because they're alcohol, so they may run on the other side. Okay. So who else is on? Say hi, don't be shy. Let's see how this works. And when I'm coloring with the blends, I always like to try on the side with a scratch of paper, piece of scrap paper, I mean. And I'm gonna do the baby in the dark crumb cake. Okay, I'm gonna have to do the baby also with the stylo side, because my blends, I need to do an inventory of blends and replace some of them and get the ones that I don't have, some of them. So I'm gonna do his belly in another color. And this is taking a long time for me to do on camera, but I just wanted to show you how I do it, especially because this is my beginner card. It takes nothing. If you like coloring, and anybody can color, just stamp and color. If you don't have blends, you can use your own colors too. Not as good, but anyway. And then his belly we're gonna do in the light crumb cake, and the tail and the inside of the ear. And then I'm gonna use a little bit of the worms on the petal pink here, just for added color. All right. So I'm satisfied with that. I'm putting my blends away. They take a lot of space. Babies have spots, I know. And that's my next step. And in this paper, the mothers have spots too, because they're all supposed to be very young, you see? This is part of the paper. So I have, and where is it now? I had yesterday, because I used it, a white gel pen. And then you can just draw the little spots here in the mother and the baby. There you go. Can you see it? I hope you can see it okay. Do we need to put more spots in the mom? I don't know. I don't know how many spots I don't get deer here in Manhattan. If I live in the suburbs, I would, but I don't. So anyway, so now we're gonna just to complete the car, that's our easy car. We're gonna grab, even though I'm gonna do the base in pool party, for the snow, I'm using balmy blue. And see, it's very, very close to the pool party when you blend it. But I kind of like it better because I did the snow, I think, inside in, I mean, it's not bad, but it's more green. I kind of like it like that. But anyway, you can choose. And if you only have one color, by all means use that. But well, if you only have one color, it's like go get the other ones. It's fun to have more colors. So I'm gonna get my little blending brush. And this is an easy thing to upgrade your basic design. Just using a little blending brush, and you start from outside to add a little bit of color to the top of the car. You start outside, otherwise you're gonna get like a spot of ink like this. See? And it doesn't matter that it's not regular. We just need a little bit. A little bit of color, you blend it. Add a little bit more. Work it down. And it may not look like it, but if you compare it with the white, you see how we put a little bit of color. When you're satisfied, put your blending brush apart. That's a little bit more than your super beginner, but it's not hard. So, and then, oops, sorry, wrong stamp. We're gonna get the snow stamp that comes in this set, and we're just gonna put at full strength of our ink on the top, and then we're gonna stamp off as we go down, like one and the other one stamp off. And then for the ones outside what we color, I'm stamping off outside of my card because I want something like that. And that's the effect. Cute, right? And it's not hard, as I said. This is like for beginners that feel courageous and want to do a little bit more. And then this stamp set also has a little bit of, let's see, I need to clear some blocks. A little bit of fallen snow that I'm putting on the feet. And again, you can just do like one and stamp off. All right, oh, I put a smudge there, so I'm just gonna go a little bit more. And that's it. That's our basic car, and now we just assemble it. Oh no, we have to, sorry. We have to put our message, and our message I'm gonna stamp with pool party because I wanted to match the ribbon that we're gonna add. I love this ribbon. It's so cute. It's very Christmassy, very wintry. don't want to say Christmassy, even though it's pool party, which is not a traditional color. Okay, I was looking for my label. And then I'm going to put the message, Christmas is better together, because they're together. And it's cute. I like that sentiment for the holidays, because I do appreciate of the holidays the most the fact that you spend it with the family. And when you don't have them all year round, for me, it's very important. All right, so I'm gonna put this down here. Sorry, excuse my arm for a second or two. And then we are gonna just take this off now. For now, we are gonna attach our ribbon. And for the ribbon, you could tie a knot here if you wanted, but I don't. I just want just the ribbon as like a little bit of decoration. So I'm gonna get my ribbon scissors. And then we're gonna use stamp and seal. That's my, I like to attach my ribbons like that because I want them, make sure that they're straight. Why is this not working properly? There we go. This stamp and seal plus is my favorite. I don't use a regular one. I just use a plus. So we're gonna attach it here. Then we turn it around. Actually, see, I think it needs to be farther down because we need to put our sentiment. And that's why having the strip here lets you adjust how you want it. I think this will look nice, like this. Maybe a little farther up, maybe not. I think this is fine. All right, so I'm gonna leave it at that. So now, we're gonna put this, once I attach this to my frame at the very last. And this is gonna go like this. I'm gonna use my silicone mat just to avoid getting, and I'm actually gonna trim this because we don't need that much ribbon. I try to be very careful not to waste ribbon, but there's always a little bit of adjustment on the tails. Right. All right. And what was I? Okay, yes, we need some liquid glue. I always put extra liquid glue on my ribbons. And then here, I mean, this already is adhesive, so it will stick. But just because, okay, let me take this off here. Just because we're gonna stick it over glitter, it always takes a little bit more. Not a lot, but a little bit more. And then it takes a little bit longer to dry too. So we have to be mindful when we do that. If it bothers you that this sticks up, even though you're not going to notice because we're going to put the label here, but if it does, you can always put a glue dot or a strip of tear tape underneath this. But I don't mind it because we're going to put this. And I kind of like this three-dimensionality of that. I'm going to put that here. And again, we're going to put it so it straddles the ribbon. So I'm going to put these dimensionals on the very edges so that the ribbon has place to run through, room to run underneath. All right. All right, so I hope, oops, see, it's not dry yet. I hope it's straight. It looks like it is. And you cannot see very much the indentation that I showed you, so I'm happy. And then we are gonna attach this to our car base. I'm gonna take this because now this is wet. So. I do love this ribbon. And you know what? You can color it. I'm sure you knew that, right, Deborah? Because we are going to color it in our next card. That's why my mat is so messy. And I promise I'm going to uh, re-wrap it, my mat, foam mat. All right, so this is our card. And of course, it's light enough that you could write here, but I decorated the inside too. So I'm gonna actually decorate the inside. Do you need to see that though? Probably not, because basically I'm gonna put some, and I don't have a pre-cut piece. Oh yes, I do. Okay, let's do it then. I'll go quick. Where's my? Oh, I already put it out. Oh wait, I'm gonna do again the balmy blue, and I'm not gonna use my mat. I'm gonna risk it. Just because this is just the inside. So I'm just gonna do like this and that's it. Maybe one here. There. Just for the inside. A little bit of snow. And we'll glue it and that's it. Hi Elise, thank you. Okay, it's always my fear that my glue always runs out when I'm on a live. And then I have to just like smack it down against the glass studio. Which, by the way, I love so much. I cannot tell you. I thought I was not going to like it that much, but I do love the glass studio, the glass mat studio. It's easy to clean. It gives me a great surface. I love it. Oh, no, look what I did. Smudge, smudge. Anyway, I think it's fine. Nobody will notice. I'm going to write over here, and that's it. All right. Otherwise, I can just do like an all around, but it will be too much. All right. So this is our first card. I hope you like it. I wonder where my hands are dirty because I don't see it. Oh, well. Hope you like this one. Oh, no, we're not done. Embellishments. Where are my embellishments? And we have these really shiny. They're great for snow. These. These are the iridescent faceted gems. Love them. Oh, I had a package that is open. Whatever. Let me see if I can find it because I hate to open a package when I already have one that's open. Is this it? Is this it? Okay, it has to be here because I used it. Here. Found it. Found it. Okay. It was stuck with a dimensional. See, that's why it wasn't coming out. All right, so I put 3 of the little ones just as snow, kind of. But maybe I'll do one bigger one here. And then another one there. That's it. Cute. And this great, shiny, and they go very, very well with this. This is lifting up. If the liquid glue doesn't attach, you can always put a glue dot because that's stronger in the corner or something. If that happens, I'm gonna let it dry. As I said, it happens more when you're using glitter paper. All right, let's move on because I really want to show the 4 cards and I don't want to have you super long here. So let's go with card number 2, which is gonna be this one. This one is not that it's much more complicated to create. It's actually not. But it's a little bit, like if you don't have a die cut machine, you have to die cut this guy or something. But anyway, because we've already colored that guy, I think I'm going to use, maybe we'll color him again. Oh, I have one that's already colored. There you go. So I'm going to use that one. So this one uses, this is the pecan pie and this is the bronze. So it's a little bit darker, you see? So I'm going to use that because I've already showed you how to do that. So that's gonna be a fast card. Now, I'm using a base of garden green, but I cut it horizontally this time because it's gonna open like this. And then I'm gonna use this fun paper. I love this. Aren't they happy? It's a very happy paper. And I'm gonna give it a frame of the paper is 3¾ by 5, and the back is very cute too. It has Christmas lights. But no, I want the dancing deer because then we're gonna put the dancing deer on the top, and everybody's gonna be dancing. So real red at 4 by 5¼ Oh, Candy. No, first, before I do that, and maybe I will be able to save it. Yes, I think. Before I do that, I have to put the ribbon. I always do that. Put that like I'm on a roll. I'm like, no, the ribbon. And then you have to tuck it on the sides. You've seen me doing that. All right. So that worked, thank God. And now let's color the ribbon that I was telling you about. I didn't know because it was colored. Usually I'm, like assume that things are like beige or white can be colored, but I didn't think that you could color something that's already pool party color. And you see, pool party wouldn't work here. So we're gonna do this piece. I'm just gonna cut it so we don't have to waste. All right, put this away. And I need my mat because this is a little bit messy. And when you color ribbons, they get a little bit, the texture changes of the ribbon because it has the alcohol on the marker. I'm gonna use the real red. And I'm trying to go to the sides without touching the pompons very much. So I'm gonna do it into big lines. Then I'm gonna turn it around just because it's easier for me to go from left to right. But you could actually do the whole thing if you want. And go right to the edge, but if you go too much, it may color your pom-poms. And this is, by the way, it's called pom-pom ribbon, I think, right? It's called pom-pom ribbon, yes, in pool party. And don't tell me this is like a great ribbon then for anything Christmassy. Look how cool it looks, right? It's very Santa ribbon because it has that kind of. All right. So this, you let it dry a little bit, which I should have. But meanwhile, we'll let it dry. And meanwhile, I'm going to stamp my label. And the label comes from Greetings of the Season and the bundle. And it has all these great labels and all these great sentiments that you can mix and match. So I'm going to use for this where is my, here. My stamps. Oh, I have it out. Duh. It says, may all your days be full of cheer, because I think these are very cheerful paper. So we're going to get a real red. I saw that. I didn't make it up, Teresa, but I saw somebody, I think in the artisan team, they did it. I'm like, I'm going to use it. Because, and if you wanted to do it in cherry cobbler, it may work. Colors are darker than pool party, which is a lot. I guess pecan pie as well. If you're doing something with gingerbread houses, that would be very cute. Okay, let's see how this looks. May all your days be full of cheer. I went a little up, but we're gonna decorate it, and it's a little tiny bit crooked, but I think it will pass. All right. Then this stamp set also comes with this really cute, yes, let me show you, stamp that has the holly and then the little dots for the holly, the berries, to put in the middle. And these are actually to put around the deer neck as a little collar. But I love doing it as decoration for the edges, and look how cute it looks inside as well. My God, this is like my hand is dirty. I'm putting baby blue ink in everywhere. Let me get a wipe for a second. I'm sorry. We don't want more incidents. I don't know what I did. I didn't see it. Sorry. Anyway, thank God for little wipes like this. Actually, I'm gonna leave it out because you never know. Yeah, I have all the light here, so outside I don't see very well. So anyway, let's do it in garden green because everything is garden green. So I'm gonna use this in garden green. Oh. Oh, actually, let me show you how it would look in one of the deer. So that's the idea, that you do this and you give him a color. But I guess that you need, I cannot really do it because I guess that you need, can you tell? We'll go like this, but I guess that you need to do it when it's on a die cut because otherwise you're going to lose the ones in the edges. So I'm not going to do it. Sorry. I could you do it in, okay. I want to show you. Here I am saying like, oh, I don't want to keep you, but then I always have ideas on how to keep you longer. And it's not my intention. It's just, okay, let me grab this out because I need the block. And we're going to do it properly so I can actually use it for some other card. Basic gray, my favorite color. I'm not going to color the whole thing now, but I just want to show you how the color looks or would look. And then you get this and you do his little color like this. Isn't it cute? And then you have the berries to put. Where is my real red? Here. Ugh, I messed up. Oh, because I did it in green. Darn. That was silly of me. I have them both open. There you go. You get the idea how it looks like, right? Cute. I like it. I may use it. Saving this for another time. And let's go to our original idea. My original idea, which was to use this as corner accents in labels or inside. And since I'm doing that, I'm going to do the inside stamping now. Really? I don't know what's happening today with my incidents. So let me grab the inside and do the same. I'm going to do the green first, and then I'm going to close the green so I don't make a mistake. Oh, I know what it is. The corner. The corner. See, I took ink in the corner. And it grazes the paper and it leaves a little tiny mark. So I'm going to, because this is not straight, that's why. All right. See, that's why you have to work in a proper clean surface, not with things in the middle like I just did here again, Candy. Oh, well. Let me close the green for now. And do and that's that's happening. Like I have to put this flat. And I had it on the corner of my mat there. Don't they look cute? I'll show you in a second. Look. Adorable, right? Anyway, except the incidents. But since I'm going to write text there, I don't think it will be too noticeable. This will be for the inside of our card. And now we have to do the berries for this guy for a label. There we go. Nice, fun, cheerful holiday label. All right. So now we put it all together. Because our ribbon must be dry or almost dry, I would think. It's very stiff now. So let's see where we want it. Because we want to put this here. Yeah, so that's a good way. So more or less like that. So let me get my stamping seal. I love putting the ribbons like that because then you look at it, it's like, oh no, it's crooked. Well, lift, adjust. Oh, now it's fine. See, I like it because I know myself. I'm not always going to be straight. I should just clean this later. Again, extra on the ribbon. Bit of glue there. And we're gonna put this on our base. I guess that you could open it like this, but I kind of like this horizontal look too. Since we're at it, we're gonna put this. It's always easier to glue things before putting too much dimension on the cover, even though we're gluing on the back, but it doesn't matter. Look how cute this looks. And now we're gonna put our in dimensionals. If you see my dimensionals, these are like the corners of my other sheet that rather than keep the sheet only with the corners, when there's a little bit of room, I consolidate them so I can just use the ones. And I'm going to put 2 more in the middle just because it's a long card. It's a long ribbon. All right. And this has a hole here, but we're going to, because it's supposed to be attached, but I'm going to cover that because we are going to put our deer there. So let me see that this is going to use the grid on my mat actually to make sure that I'm as straight as I can. And I want it very, very, very much to the edge because I'm supposed to put my deer here. So hopefully I didn't measure it, but yeah, even if it covers a little bit of the holly, I don't mind. And I'm going to put it a little bit down, farther down than I did my original one, because then you can see the ribbon. Otherwise, you cannot see the colored ribbon. All right, so I'm going to put a little bit of glue here in his face and the front legs, and a dimensional here on the back legs. Actually, I'm going to put the dimensional here on the butt area. And I don't know if a little dimensional will fit there. Oh, maybe this. Okay. Maybe this will fit. Yeah, because I have the edge of my previous one. And you don't want it to see, to be seen from the front. We're going to try. I think it's fine, right? But otherwise, it will get stuck in the envelope, so it's good to have it glued down. So just in the front part, because that's what's gonna go over the label. All right. And we're gonna put it right there. Ooh. Oh, I didn't take the backing of the the dimension is like, it's slippery. Slippery. Can you see okay? Am I not on camera? No. Well, I was taking the back of the dimensionals. So now I put glue over here. So I'm going to have to actually cover the glue that I had, because I moved it when it was slippery. There you go. So that's the card. Oh, no. We're going to cover this incident with the beautiful peppermint, real red and white adhesive back peppermints. I love them. I think they're very cheerful. So we're going to put that one right there, covering my incident. And then this one here, and then a big one over there. Maybe I like this one a little bit more towards the one. No, I already, the glue came down, so it's going to stay like that. All right, so that's our second card. How you like it? Cute. So it was not much more complicated, but it has a few more elements, like the coloring of the ribbon. Also, you need to die cut and color these. So, but still very doable for your beginners or advanced beginners. So let's go to card number 3. And card number 3 is this one. This is like a little bit more elaborate already. Not super much more either, but let me put this away. Basically, I don't want to discourage anybody from doing anything, because it's good to challenge yourself. You cannot just be a beginner forever, It's just a matter of having the tools. So, and it's not the ability, but whatever you have at your disposal. So the first card is a little easier because it uses less elements. And this one just uses more elements. But anyway, and there's heat embossing as well. So we're going to do, this is one of the dies that come in the set. I thought it cut the whole circle, but it cuts a circle in the paper. So the area, you end up with something like this kind of, but I of course use the middle one to actually cut the wreath. Like they have it right here, like this is paper that you're not going to use. So you can die cut elements here. You can die cut a leaf from here. And this is the glitter paper, a new glitter paper that's coming in the new catalog, that comes in this holiday colors in red and green, garden green and olive. And it's called Glimmer Paper. Festive Glimmer Paper. So yeah, it's very festive. All right, so I actually already pre-run that by, and because it's glimmer paper, I try to pass it under the cut and emboss machine more than once. So because the glue sometimes gets, it's fine. It got folded, but it's fine. the glue that they use to keep the glitter on the paper sometimes makes it a little harder. So it's always good to run it 2 or 3 times. God, I don't know how I put the camera today, but this is not all right. You see my floor here is like, okay, not very well set. I'm sorry, people. I didn't realize. But anyway, I hope you're seeing what I'm showing. So I pre-cut this, and then we're gonna put it on top of, this is pre-cut, this was a piece of glimmer paper of 4 by 5 1/4. And then I used this, one of the Reindeer Fun DSP papers, and then you can just do like a little, like this is a little window that you can see the other deer in there playing and having fun. So we're gonna attach this with dimensionals because you want a little bit of distance. So I'm just gonna put dimensionals here. I'm gonna put 6. I think that should be enough. If you want, you could put like 8 and put them here, but and you're not gonna see them because we're gonna put the element on top of it. So you're like, no, you used the wrong side. No, I did not this time. All right. There's also some fall stuff in the new catalog, but I'm mesmerized with the Christmas one. So sorry, but like I wanted to show more Christmas stuff. So now we're gonna just put it like they're all the backs off, I think. And we're just gonna put it like that. And there you go. We have a little scene. It's cute, right? You could actually put, I'm gonna put these two just so it doesn't sink so much. Right there on my edge, you see? Just so they keep the branches a little bit farther out. But that's just if you want. You don't want to put it, yeah, that it gets seen. But there you go. All right, so we're gonna attach this to our car base, which is real red, usual. Oh, this one opens like this, vertical. And what am I doing? And for the inside, as you could see, I use the same holly leaves because I really like them. Okay, so we're gonna just glue this. To our car base. As I said, it's once you have the elements, it's not very difficult. All right. And then we have our guy, which did I pre-cut the guy? I have to have it. I have several ones. I'll let you choose while I work on the holly. Because I pre-cut, I fussy cut one. This is the same one. But then we have this one. And then we have this guy that we could put on. No, I kind of like it like that, but it kind of looks like it's leaving. So what do you guys think? Number 1, same. Number 2, the one with the wreath, and number 3, the deer with the ponciera on her fur. But I thought that there may be a male, because only the males have the antlers, right? I don't know. Anyway, let me know. 1, 2, 3. Help me. Help me decide. All right. So, and then for this one, I just use Hit Emboss Versamark, the Merry Christmas message that it comes in that set. And I'm just going to give it flag tails. Nobody's choosing. I'm gonna have to choose myself. Mm, there. Merry Christmas flag. And we're gonna curve it like I like to do with the bone folder. 2. Okay. You got it, Deborah, because you're the first one who said it. I'm gonna follow your advice. I don't have any rhyme or reason for this. So until I like it and it looks like it looks fine. It's a little different than that one. But it looks ribbony, right? I mean, that's the purpose. So I'm gonna put a glue dot right here, 2 dimensionals here, so it really stacks up. 1 dimensional here, so we have like the waviness at different levels. So 2 dimensionals here, I said. I don't think I need even the glue dot because I think we'll stick with the 2 dimensionals. But you know what? Because it's glitter paper, I'm gonna put the glue dot anyway. Where is my here? Maybe 2. Yeah, you got it because that's what Deborah said. So we're gonna use that guy, the wreath guy. And then we're gonna do 1. Oh, these are already took the backing off. I didn't realize. I'm gonna put it right to the corner. Right there. Just a little bit. I guess I could have used 2. Maybe I'll just do this sticking out. Let's see how it looks with him. Oop. No, it cannot be that he's covering the Mary. Maybe I should have tried him first, right? Before saying like, which one do I want to use? Right there. So now you have to see, depends on where you're going to position your deer. You need to see if you need to use dimensionals or just glue it directly on the sentiment. But I think he's going to work fine with dimensionals. And I think I need 2 dimensionals here because we put 1 dimensional. So it needs 2 dimensionals on the butt area. There. And 1 on the front. And I'm going to use the little dimensional here for the legs. And another one. Because this is paper, it's not I think it will work. Oh, the leg goes on top of the, no, scratch that. The leg goes on top of the ribbon, so it doesn't need that. Let's see. I didn't take the dimensional of this. Yeah, this one goes on top of the ribbon, so I could put a glue dot there so it doesn't stick too much, which is what I'm gonna do. Glue dot right here on his little paw. There. Cute. Oh, no, we need the holly. Forgot about the holly. All right, so I had it pre-cut already. This also comes from the dies. And I like the fact that they come actually with the middle part that you can, like play with and everything. But before playing with it, I'm gonna sponge the edges. All right, where's my green sponge dauber and my just a little bit to give them a little bit more oomph. It's not a super great difference, but I think it looks much more finished once you do that. And we're gonna go all around. Just like do these two axes. And I don't think I did that part. Yeah. See? It's nice, right? It looks more finished, as I said. And then we're gonna curl this and move it up. Curl or stick, it depends. You don't want them all the same. And this one is gonna be actually stick like that, or just like this. And this will go like that. So we need a big glue dot there. Not big, I mean the regular size glue dot. I'm actually gonna put a couple because this is gonna go on glitter again. So if I can fit 2 or 3, I think 2 will suffice. And I'm gonna put the big, there's 3 different sizes of leaves in this trio. A little one, a medium one, and a big one. It's very Goldilocks. You can choose. And we're gonna sponge now the berries in real red. Just a little bit. I'm gonna put a little bit more in the middle. Yeah. All right. Let me close this. Get the glue dot and stick it right there. Oh, I actually used a dimensional there, and I used a glue dot here. But you know, either way, it works both ways. Whatever you like better. And this is our card. I'm just gonna put this that doesn't stick out. Okay, it's bothering me. Sorry. There we go. There we go. And then the edge could be a little bit sticking out. And you know what? Because I like it like this, I'm gonna put a glue dot to make sure that it stays like that. And then we're gonna move to our last card, which was the add-on, because I said I was gonna do 3 and I actually did 4. Now it just has to stick how I wanted it. There. All right. And the inside I did the same, so I'm gonna finish it later. I don't want to show you again how I did that, but I did this. Okay. And we're gonna save these babies for another time. Now that I already fussy cut them. Last card of the night is this guy, and I just realized I didn't prepare. Did I prepare? Maybe I did prepare. All right, so I'll tell you, this set goes with real red, but I wanted to put a ribbon here, and I decided and the ribbon that it's current and goes with the new, it's in the new catalog, is this beautiful cherry cobbler. I'm like, oh, it's called cherry cobbler and gold satin ribbon. It's very cute. So I'm choosing to put the Be Merry in cherry cobbler, even though it's not part of the suite, but honestly, I don't think anybody will notice. And then you open this up. I should have done this a little bit longer, but it's fine. It works fine. It overlaps like this. It stays closed. And then just open it. And there's all this fun and the little present inside. Okay. And then you put it back under the label, and that's it. See, now it doesn't want to stay closed. Stay close. Okay. That's why it should be a little bit longer, but I just miscalculated. So it's kind of like I don't know how you call this fold, a gatefold kind of thingy, but it's a mix between a library fold and a gatefold because I put this side like that. So anyway, something different. It was a happy accident, if I have to confess. But anyway, let me see. I think I do prepare some things. I may be missing some other parts. So you start with just a simple 5.5 by 4.25 piece of cardstock. And then you get this was 9 by 4. But as I said, I would do it a little longer. So I would do 9.25 by 4. And let me see, I'm going to remeasure that because I think this was 2.75. No, 2.5. And the other side at 2. 2.5 and 2. And then that would be 4.5. And then you have a 4.5 for the middle one too. So let's fold okay, let me recap that. The piece is 9. It's 9 by 4. But I said this is 9 by 4, but you should do 9.25 by 4. And I'm going to score it at 2.5 and 2, but you should score it at 2.5 and 2.25. Okay? Because it will be a quarter bigger. But anyway, so I'm going to turn it around and I'm going to do 2 on the other side so I don't have to open my leg. My extender leg, I mean. All right, so this is how it goes. Yeah, it almost doesn't overlap, and it should overlap a little bit more. But anyway, I had pre-cut it before I, took the right measurements. As you see, it works still. So. All right. So these we're going to attach right here on the side, because here we're going to have the other decorating element. And I like the holly in this, like it's cute. And because it has the holly in the front, I didn't want to do the holly on my writing area like I did in the other cards. Is this square? Wiggle it in place. That's why liquid glue is good for that. All right. And then we are going to have a piece of glitter paper here that's cut at 3/4 by 4. And it's going to go like this. But first, we're going to put the ribbon before we glue it down. Hi, Julia, you're picking. Oh, cool. I'll show you what we've done. We're doing this guide right now. And using some of the things from the new catalog that I have not shown because we can't. Okay, so I'm going to do what I do with my ribbons. I cut it. So I don't waste any. I'm not going to put it away because we're going to need it for the bow. But first, we're going to attach this around. There. And there. Fold it in the center, but we're gonna adjust it if we don't like it, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, it's pretty center. I think it's fine. So now that I think it's fine, I'm gonna put more glue here. We're gonna put this on the side. For this one, I use a glue dot for the middle because this is not gonna have a label on top of it. So I just wanna secure it with a glue dot because the ribbon is narrow, so I didn't wanna risk putting a strip of tear and tape that would stick around, stick up out of it. All right, and then we're gonna do a bow. Sorry, I'm off camera, but I'm just making a bow. And again, I don't cut it until I know how much I'm gonna use, and then I'll adjust. It's a good ribbon for bows, I think. Let's see what it looks nicer. I think this size looks nicer. I'm just gonna cut this one a little bit more at an angle, maybe a little shorter. And these are not my season ribbons, I can tell. They're not, but anyway, I made it work. And then another, we're done with the ribbon, another glue dot to adhere our bow right there, hopefully in the center. I mean, it looked fine before. Why is it not? Now it's sticking out. Well, maybe I'll just trim that a little bit and that will take care of it. There. So that's our side. Okay, there we go. That's our side. And now we have to work on our center label. And for this, I'm using something that is not part of this collection, of this suite. It's part of this other Christmas label. And it has great messages, great fonts. I love the fonts, font combinations and such. And these great dies. There's only 4 of them, but they're really fantastic. Okay, so we're going to use this one. And I'm going to use the Sentiment Be Merry, because it's a good sentiment for Christmas as well. I'm gonna do it in. Oh, and I just wanted to try and do it a little bit different, to pick up the cherry cobbler for here and do cherry cobbler back. This again comes from the Greetings of the Season that has all these label dies, and I'm gonna put it like this so the hole will be covered. Okay, let me take care of the scissors out of here too. We don't need them. Clear my area. It's a little bit of a mess today, I'm sorry. And I didn't realize I was so crooked, like my table was not in the right place. I don't know. So cherry cobbler, we said. Make sure it's juicy. This font is very far west for me. It's like a very Western font. I don't know why, but it says Western to me. Okay, we're gonna put this down here, more or less like around there. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of liquid glue here. Yeah, all these dies come with these cuts, but it doesn't come totally out. I don't know what the purpose is. If it's just for texture, but they're cool. I don't know if you could put them like this. I don't know. Maybe with dimensionals. Anyway, for this instance, we're just gonna glue it. And then we're just gonna put the glue right here in the bottom of the bottom of my label. I should not be doing that on this. This is not my silicone mat. And just gonna put it center. And that's it. And then we have this little guy. And this little guy comes from the dies that build up him. So let me show you how it does. You can do it in many, many different colors. For instance, you can do it with the inside of the ears pink. Or this one is, I think is peach cobbler. Or this is pecan pie, and you can do like an early espresso on top. But the antlers go like this. So this is the middle layer, and then you have your top layer. And this is my favorite combination. And you know what I like is that the eyes have the little thing that I thought is like, oh, it didn't cut properly, but it's supposed to be like that. So it peeks out like as if it was like a little bit of reflection on the eye. Very cool. I like them. So for now, I'm just gonna do like these colors. But let's see how it would look in pink. Can you see, by the way, I don't know if I did it and my hand covered the whole thing. Oh, here we go. So this and this. It looks cute, but like the pink chest and the pink thing. But I think I like this one better. Right? It's warmer. I like it better. So I'm going to use that. For now, you can use, there's somebody that put all these color combinations that you can do with it. And I thought it was very cool. They have soft suede too, if you wanted to do him in soft suede. Because I still have some soft suede. Oops, wrong layer. Like this. Some suede left, but anyway, where's my top layer now then? Oh. Be like that. Like more subtle. Anyway, as I said, I'm gonna stick with this. Sorry. You could do the antlers lighter too, if you wanted to do something different like that. All these color combinations, but I like the antlers darker. And because the antlers give you also the eyes and the nose. So whatever color is your bottom layer, that's the color of the eyes and the nose. So let's put this together. Now I need my silicone mat, if I can find it again. Where? Oh, here it is. And another tip, when you glue this, don't put the glue here. Put the glue in this one because you don't want glue through the eyes, which is the first thing I did. So just like so. Then we lift it up and adjust. Put it in place properly, so the layers don't show. There. Cute. And then our top layer is gonna be pecan pie. Isn't he cute? Oh, hi, Danette. I didn't see the YouTube comments today. I'm sorry. I was mesmerized with this. One day I'll find a way in which I can see all the comments together, but I haven't found it yet. All right, look how cute he looks. He's so cute. But do you see mine has a little smile because the one in the paper has a little smile. This one here, you see? And also another tip is that you could make him into Rudolph. And you could put just in the die that cuts the nose. Let me show you. If you put just a tiny strip or little piece of paper so you don't waste the whole thing, and I did, not waste the whole thing, but use a little piece of paper. Now I have to find it because good luck finding Rudolph nose here. I thought I put it on the side. And it's supposed to be, it's not this because this would be the whole mouth and then you would cover, like it would be too much. You see? But there was one in glitter. Is this it? I think it is. Let me try. We may or may not use it. We'll see. Yes, that's it. Kind of looks cute. What do you guys think? Rudolph or not Rudolph? Well, think about it while I'm working on my wreath, which I already pre-cut. And this wreath, as I said, I use it by cutting it from when I was cutting from the other card, the greenery around it. I just cut the wreath from it. And I have to tell you, if you cut this in cardstock, you may get more texture because you see it has all these cuts that you can barely see with the glitter. I'm just trying to make them push a little bit. But, you know, anyway. So what do you think? Should I do Rudolph or not? I'm letting you choose. And then I cut little circles that you could take from this if you don't have anything else. But I happen to have the Magic Meadow dies from last year. It's discontinued. And there's one die that cuts 8 or so little things like that in red. So I'm going to put them around here as little berries. So I'm going to do 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And I'm going to get them before my thing dies. And I'm going to get them with this because they're so tiny. 1. Should have started with you. Okay. Use both hands, Candy. Now it won't stick down. And using my take your pick tool because it's good for these little things. Oh, here's another Rudolph. I found another Rudolph nose. Now, where's my other glitter thing? It's so tiny, it's hard. I need 2 more glitter dots, which in my box. What I was looking for the other things, I had them all together and now they're all over the place in my little tray. What I was going through I can't believe I only have 3, do I? I have to have more. Okay, I have regular ones. They're not glitter, but they're not gonna be so cool. I can put the glitter ones. I can cut more later if I cannot find them here. which I thought I did. Darn. Oh, yep, there's another one. I think the putty is trying to get it off. Anyway, I think I need something else there. Oh, I have an idea. Instead of that, we can use a bow. Let's scratch that. Take that regular, and then we'll put a glue dot here. Now it's getting stuck to my nails. And this may be too big, but we'll make it work. There, it'll be a little different. Now I'm covering the other. I can move it to the side. And there's still liquid glue lets you do that. All right. I still need like 5 though, eh? Don't you? I mean, really. Anyway, for now, I'm going to leave it at that. Now we're going to put another glue dot on the top of the wreath there so we can put the deer head through. Yes, Rudolph. Okay, Rudolph. I will add Rudolph nose, which happens to be there. Look where my glue dot went. My berry went. Oh well. Okay. Okay, let me grab my take your pick tool. That's what this is for. All right. Yay! He looks very festive. And what I did just for a little bit more finishing touch, I did with the light cherry cobbler a little bit of warmth like the ones in the paper have. Just a little bit like there. And then I went over with my petal pink, which is dark petal pink, to blend it. That's it. And this is our guy. And then all we need to do is put dimensionals here and attach it here. Where did my dimensionals go? These are the little dimensionals. Where are my big dimensionals? Oh, here. Gonna put one right there and one on the bottom. I think I put 2, but maybe I'll do 4. Let's do 4 to get it really secure. So this is not going to be on glitter, but still. And our label. I like the antlers sticking out like this. Maybe even a little bit more to the side. Like so. Look, it looks very cute too, right? I don't know if I like it better in cherry cobbler or in garden green. I like them both. All right. So now all we need to do is put it here as our closer. And because it has to close like this, and this tucks underneath, this has to be on top. And we're only going to put dimensionals from the half that way. Oh, I put the dimensional. You can see it here. I don't like that much, but anyway, I'm gonna have to live with it. Or not, I can try to take it off later, but the bow looks cute, right? It's also in the set of dice, of course. And I said like from the middle to this side. So I'm gonna put 2 over here. I would totally take this out, but I'm not gonna be able to do it properly. So we're gonna live with that. Oh, bugs me, eh? Can you tell? Okay, I'm gonna take at least this one. I said I would do it later, but no, I can't. Once you glue it down, it's gonna be worse. Yes, it is much better with that. Let me try to take the other one off too. I didn't realize I was gonna show. Yeah, I was able to do it pretty easily. All right, come on out. There we go. All right, yes, I'm happy now. Yeah, this looks good. And now we're gonna put this in place. It fell, but thankfully it fell in the right place, I think. All right, so it sticks a little bit because as I said, I didn't cut this as I should have. I did a little bit too short, but if you do the extra quarter, it will help keep it down. I'm gonna try my best. It should stick like that. All right, so let's recap the cards from today. This, and then we have this kid, and then we have this one, and then we have the simple stamping one, simple stamping and coloring, this one. All right, so which one is your favorite? Anybody? I like them all, I have to say. I don't know if I have a favorite. Okay, let's start this as it is. There. Now it's staying. Any favorites? Anybody? All right. So I hope you enjoyed this reindeer fun. Oh, no, I forgot one thing important. No, we're not done. Sorry, I'm not going to let you go yet. We have to do the inside of this. And the inside of this was a little package. It's very simple. So it's a 3 1/4, a 3.5 by 3.5 piece of paper. 3 1/4. Let me measure it right now. 3.5. 3.5 by 3.5. And then these dies come with 2 little rectangles that are for packages, and these are bows that you can put. This one is one for the longer one, and this one is one for the little one. So I have, if I can find it after making such a mess of things, pre-cut. Now this is the long one. Okay, where is the other one? I swear I had from any scrap paper you may have. There we go. Any scrap paper you may have, see, it gives you this perforated look. And this was a piece of scrap paper on the same colors that you want, color scheme. And I just got this little bow. Gonna attach it there. The Be Merry and Dancing Deer. Okay, I'm glad you like those. Yeah, Be Merry is cute. It's a great sentiment. I love it. Plus, many people like non-denominational cards, and Be Merry. You cannot go more than non-denominational than that. the Christmas together. You can decide. I'm glad you like them all. I do. It's a really good, cute. Sorry, it's a really cute set. Cute bundle. Just give it in a second because, as I said, glitter paper takes longer to get adhered. Oh, you like the deer and the fun, Danette. I'm glad. It's cute. And if somebody likes coloring, that's a great one. Actually, I was thinking with these that are so big, you could actually make like a little coloring book for a kid for Christmas. Like for when they're on the table or something, to put as a table favor for kids. Anyway, so here we have the Be Merry that now doesn't want to close because I've opened it. As I said, this will get soft if you do a 1/4 inch, a little bit longer the paper than I did. So that, and let's recap them again. The May all your days be full of cheer. I love the peppermint. And the Christmas together, and the Merry Christmas with the window. All right, so I'm glad you like them. Next week is Memorial Day, Labor Day weekend. Can you believe that? Thank you for all the hearts. Thank you, people. Thank you, guys. So it's Labor Day, so I'm not gonna be on. Also, I'm gonna be at the US Open because I don't know if you know, but I do cover the US Open for a newspaper in Spain. And even though this year I'm not gonna work as hard as I did last year because I'm very busy in my full-time job, I'm still gonna be there and gonna help a little bit. So I'm gonna be off for the next 2 Sundays, and we'll resume on what day is it? The 14th, I think. September 14th. My God. Summer is over. Thank God. Because honestly, I have not enjoyed this summer. But anyway, thank you again for joining. I'm just going to organize this better. And I'll see you in 2 weeks then. 2 weeks, not 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Okay. And meanwhile, have a lovely Labor Day weekend. Enjoy the end of the summer and have fun. And I'll see you all very soon. And don't forget that next week we have the new catalog goes live, and you can get all these goodies from that. All right. So thank you again for joining, and I'll see you soon. Bye.